Yo, what to do? It's your boy Jug, WDH TV, baby. We back, man. Watch this here. Watch this here. Yeah, man, we got a few topics we're going to tap in, man. I took about a week or two off, man. I had some shit going on, some things going on, but we got it rectified. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't no big deal. But I'm back, man. Dropping this content like we've been dropping it. You know what I'm talking about? A couple videos a week. I want to give a rest in peace to my cousin Tiff. Big rest in peace to Tiff, man. I lost my cousin last week. That's part of the reason I ain't really been feeling broadcaster, but you know, we back, man. They put in the ground today. And yeah, man, so we just gotta try to get back to it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if I said it, yeah, what happened to you? First topic we're gonna talk about is Zee Da Wizard. It came out that Zee Da Wizard, mama, I believe, or somebody she know, set up a GoFundMe. And the YNs don't understand it. They want to know, why do he got a GoFundMe when they used to have all this cash that, you know, at the video shoots in between each other. What I need y'all to understand is YNs. For one, that cash, man, if you ain't up a few $1 million, but that money only gonna go so far. You feel me? And I'm telling who owed money when he passed. It's a lot of stuff that come with death when you got money and then you deal with a lot of cash. And I ain't saying all his money was in cash, because from my understanding, he was signing the future. But I'm just saying, y'all see the cash. So I'm speaking only on what y'all see in the comments I've been reading. So I don't think he had all his money in cash. I'm sure he had his affairs in order. To a degree, he didn't expect to die. Just keeping it real. He thought he'd go to jail before he died, before he thought he'd die. But man, that cash don't take you so on and so far, man. And the man got kids, you know. Grandma doing this for long term. You know, his partners say they're gonna look out, and I hope they do. I'm sure some of them will. But for how long? Who's to say what they're gonna go through? See, when it comes to real life, you gotta prepare as if you ain't got no plan B. You know what I'm saying? You gotta execute at a high level, and you just gotta prepare, man. That's why people preach life insurance and different things like that, man. All y'all need to go get y'all some whole life insurance and change your life. Something you can borrow against. It's gonna take care of your family if you pass. It ain't just money going to somebody every month that you'll never see again in life. That's what that term life insurance is. That ain't nothing, you know, that's cool if you just want to get in the ground, burial policy. I just want to pay me a monthly burial policy. But I don't think at no point it's cool, because anytime you put money in the trash, it's going in the trash to me. We'll go get some life insurance. But I'm saying all that to say, man, the lady started to GoFundMe because she's thinking about the future. Yeah, everybody gave their word, but everybody, them boys ain't multi-millionaires, man. There's only so much they can do. And they got family that's relying on them. She's doing what a real grandma or mama gonna do. You get what I'm saying? Us OGs and aunties and uncles, we know more than y'all because we've been here longer. We done seen this movie before. We done seen our loved ones die, and he get 90 days of when you forgot about your dogs before ain't nobody calling for Christmas. For the kids, I'm saying. For ain't nobody calling every school year when it's time to get them kids' school clothes. The things that the daddy would do, you know. And man, look here, bro. I can't say whether it's right or wrong or not, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody have life going on. Life really be happening for everybody. You know what I'm saying? You know, I've been to prison twice. But I tell people in prison, like, bro, you got to know the world don't stop. Because you go, everything keep going. The bills, the bad stuff, the good stuff, everything keep going. So, you know, his homies could have their own obstacles they overcome. You know what I'm saying? And all of them ain't all the way situated yet. Man, that's a look. The way you see them present themselves, don't no sane individual just walking around with that much cash on them and Yeah. I pop it like that, bro. That's an image. They at work. When they go home, that money is for something. And yeah, some of it to be best off. We're gonna ball, we're gonna buy jewelry, and all that come with the image too. But what I'm saying is everybody ain't rich, multi-millionaires to well, they can guarantee that that boy kids ain't gonna go through that. We just heard zillionaire say, man, 6 months, a year ago, he lost everything he had. Who's to say it can't happen again? You know what I'm saying? We don't know what he had to say he lost it. He could have had $100,000, $200,000, making it look like a couple million. Obviously, he lost it all. It wasn't no millions. You know what I'm saying? But he could have had a couple $100,000, making it look like some millions. And y'all thinking, oh, his partner's rich, 700 rich. They shouldn't have to do no GoFundMe. Hey, man, you got to do what you got to do to get where you're trying to go. And that old lady know that, man, we got to look out for the future. I can't rely on what none of y'all tell me. I love y'all. She probably tell them dudes, I love y'all. Like, not to them, because, you know, I ain't got to talk to y'all about my business. But I'm saying what she's saying in her head. Hey, man, I love you. I know y'all love my son, but I got to look out for these grandbabies. I can't put all my eggs in one basket and wait on y'all. If something happened to y'all, or life just take a turn for the worse, or out of sight, out of mind, man. It's a lot of things that play into that, bro. It's a lot of moving pieces play into somebody being in your life for 20 some odd years, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, you know, yeah. And he wouldn't, you know, I was gonna say, man, ask Nip, ask Lauren London, ask Dolph wife, ask Kobe Bryant wife. Like, I'm sure people are, and I'm sure they sincere and they rich on another level. So they got genuine people. But I bet that the people who everybody would think would say, I got your kids forever, dog. I bet it ain't them. It's other celebrities who got the means. I'm telling you, man. And don't nobody listen. If you know I lost my husband, right? If you know a motherfucker lost their old man or they whatever happened, when you know something bad happened to somebody, don't ask a motherfucker if they need something, bro. You know I need something, man. My husband just died. I got 5 kids. These bills don't always be coming in. Motherfucker in jail, man. Call me if you need something. You need something. You know I need something. I'm in jail. Yeah, man. What you mean? Do I need something? I always need something. Shit, I ain't come to this. I ain't come here ultra rich. So you know I need something. I hate when people do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank God I ain't never had to call into the world asking nobody for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because my support system made sure it was straight. But y'all need to know that too, man. Don't run up on that man, baby mama's talking about, do y'all need something? If them kids need something, holler at me. Man, they need something every day. So when you see her, if you for real about that there, and that's what you're trying to do, break bread with this for them babies. Don't ask if they need something, call me. That woman ain't calling you, man. That woman ain't calling you because on the cool, you know, that'd be an invitation for you, you know, for you dudes to shoot at the baby mama and, you know, to tell somebody, oh man, she called, man. Yeah, she was really trying to get with me. But, you know, I had love for bro, so I ain't make the move. And no, you see her in Walmart, break off of Walmart. You see his mama, break his mama off right then and say, man, get this to sis for them kids, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, the GoFundMe is cool. Y'all need to wisen up. You know what I'm saying? Open your mind and understand that shit happens, man. That was a young dude, bro. I'm sure you know, man, people make it look good. We make it look good, man. We'll go get a chain before we go buy a house. We'll go get a chain before we go get life insurance. Yeah. I had $40,000, $50,000 worth of jewelry, $80,000 worth of jewelry before I had life insurance. My mama had life insurance on me, but I'm talking about what a grown man do. You feel me? That was because I was young, like Zee Da Wizard and all them, and that's just what it was. You don't see dying in your future. But what we all got to know is it could happen to any one of us. For real. Oh, but yeah, man, R.I.P. Zee Da Wizard. Man, I salute and I support that cat, that GoFundMe, and go support it, man. Think about the man kids, bro. Think about the man kids. It ain't about none of that foolishness y'all think it's about. It's about the kids. Next on this, man, we got Kodak versus Boosie, man. We got Kodak versus Boosie, man. And hey, man, I respect Yak standing up for himself and not letting off the gas. You know what I'm saying? Boosie got his picks and chooses. He ain't got no time now, so it ain't like nobody kicking his back in. It is what it is. But I respect Yak and how he feel. You feel me? He say you're a hater, and you is a hater. Boosie a hater, man. Boosie hate them youngsters, man. Get no bread to him, man. For real. That's why him whenever we really get along with him. The NBA young, like that NBA young boy shit forced. I'm sorry. That NBA young boy shit forced. That Kevin Gates relationship forced. Man, Boosie wanted to be the only one out of Baton Rouge, him and Webber. And on the cool, he always wanted Webber to play second fiddle to him. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Louisiana, so I've been around it. I've been rap. Our first album came out the same year. So, yeah, that way. And it was a period of time when we outsold. You feel me? When that ghetto stores, gangster music, whatever they put out, that compilation, it was out at the same time as our album. And OX, Gonzalez, One Stop. We was the jumping out the gym. Everybody was asking about that 2000 CD. But that's another story. Boosie be jealous of them young boys. And he don't like when they get to that bag. He want them to bow down. And they ain't going. They ain't going, man. Then you had, when he did a song with 6ix9ine, you had a comment about it. Like, you the godfather of ratting. And, we all know you flawed. You got flaws, some flaws in your character as well. You know what I'm saying? So, who are you to be the rap police? You know what I'm saying? You want to scream such and such supporting the Rats and Blase Blue when it supports you, but then when it's time to step up, you ain't keep the same energy. But Kodak jumped out there and dissed him, said something that I felt, hey, he said it, he felt it, and that's what it is. And Boots tried to use that. Man, you would do it when I'm finna go to jail going through this. Hey, man, how you know what he was going through when you made your statement? You just chose to make it. He could have needed that bread for something. But instead of you staying out of folks' business, minding your own, you chose to make a statement. And that's what happened when you're talking with somebody. You can't pick your get back. You can't pick when Kodak responds. He responds when he feel like it. And that's when he felt like responding. And that pardon you've been begging for, Kodak got it. Remember that while you saying, you know what I'm saying? What you saying? Kodak got that same pardon you begging for, bro. That you was begging for all last year. Kodak got it, bro. Let's know the stature, bro. But yeah, man. On another note, Lil Boosie got probation for the gun charge in San Diego. Yeah, Lil Boosie was given probation for the gun charge in San Diego. And that's a round of applause to Boosie, man. I ain't want to see the man go to jail. I think he a selfish motherfucker. And when it come, I think he a selfish motherfucker. He do what he got to do for his kids, and that's cool. But he don't do shit for nobody that work for him. Everybody, he want them boys broke, busted, and disgusted, and that ain't cool. I ain't a fan of that. You don't see nobody around him with money. You know what I'm saying? You got to put somebody in position, bro. It ain't all about you and your kids, man. Don't be like Puff, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't be like Puff, man. Everything about you and your family. Not if you're going to have people working with you in close proximity. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man, he got probation for the gun charge in San Diego, man. Salute to him. He ain't got to go to no time. Hopefully next time he'll hire the security. Hopefully next time he'll hire the security. So that $200 an hour you running from cost you all kind of money. I know you spent at least $50,000 with this case. Between traveling, lawyers, Show was getting canceled, bond, all that. I'm sure you spent about $50,000 on this case. And all you had to do was pay security, a couple $100 an hour, man. We got to wise up, bro. I'm not accountable to the king, man. I'm gonna hold my peers accountable, bro. I ain't got nothing against these dudes. You know, when I don't like you, I'm gonna say it. If I don't like somebody, I say it. But when I notice bad behavior, I'm gonna speak on that too. When I notice good behavior, I'm gonna speak on that too. Like I say, I'm the best with his kid, man. Just bought his son a nice whip, you know, 10,000 cash for his birthday. Man, I salute all that. But that's just one aspect of life. You feel me? Yeah. So I'm the accountability king, man. The man ain't deserve no, you know, I ain't want him to go to jail. I don't know what he deserved. Because if you're stupid enough to carry a gun, you get what you deserve. But he dodged that bullet. Man, salutes to him. He free. Let's be smart. That's it. We got to be smarter, man. I'm not making no excuses for these fools and all that. Like Pooh Shiesty. They say Pooh Shiesty going through something by lying to his PO. Ain't no excuse for it, bro. Ain't no excuse for it, man. It's too easy to walk them lines, man. One thing about it, I've been on parole twice and I ain't never messed up in that time. Because that shit is too easy to walk a straight line on, bro. Like for real. I ain't going. That ain't gonna be the reason. That's why I used to tell my wife and anybody, my partner, man, listen, I may go back to the penitentiary for a bunch of stuff, but I bet it ain't gonna be that. You feel me? Yeah. So, Pooh Shiesty, man, you know what I'm saying? Whatever case, I read somewhere that they sent you back for 6 months. Now I read his home confinement. Whatever it is, get it together, bro. Get it together. You've been given an opportunity that most people don't get, bro. Get it together, man. That guy, I don't know what y'all youngsters. I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe y'all don't care about they being dead or in jail, man. That's your lifestyle, man. Get at it. You're doing what you want to be doing. But if you literally be my age, you're going to say, man, I was tripping. I was the dumbest walking. That's what you're going to say. I promise you're going to say it about yourself. I've said it. Made some of the dumbest mistakes on planet Earth. Cost me some more money than I can count, bro. For real. Yeah, man. Back. Hey, man, I don't know. I guess this the jail segment, man. I guess this the FBO, Federal Bureau of Prison segment, man. Because everybody on this list, pretty much everybody, come out of prison, went to prison, or had something to do with law enforcement. Fetty Wap came on, man. Welcome home, Fetty Wap, man. Salute to him, man. He had, got caught up in a little Rico, and they say he was selling fentanyl. Wow. Hey, man, welcome home. We got out 3 years early. Salute to you. Get it together. Get in the studio and get to some paper, man. You got a fresh start, man. I mean, you know, I listen to his interviews and you can hear when I can. You can hear when somebody been to prison out and they feel like they got a little run in them on whatever it is, something to prison. That or different crime, I'm just saying. You can hear that when a motherfucker ain't learned, like, that's cool, motherfucker, go get this bag. Because I was that person my first time, man. I ain't learned that. Nah, man, it wasn't enough. You know, shit, I got to, you know what I'm saying? Fetty Wap sound like he really learned. He sound like he really focused. I can hear it. Like it's certain words you use. It's have a certain demeanor about you. I'm telling you, man, look at True Life. True Life had that same demeanor about him when he got out. I ain't had a peep from him since. I ain't heard a peep from him since. And that's what I hear from Fetty Wap. I hear that. Nah, man, that ain't it, bro. You know what I'm saying? He had to do what he had to do to get where he's trying to go. But now I don't think he feel like selling dope and all that worth. It ain't worth the time you go through. You ball for 2, 3 years and go through 4, 5, 6, 7, 20. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, that ain't what's up, bro. It was just reported that Tank Davis was involved in a domestic dispute. I don't know what that's about, man. Tank, come on, man. Don't we just talking about dudes and the opportunity? Like you might got CTE, you know what I'm saying? Boxing get punched in the head on the rep. And Tank be getting punched a lot, you know what I'm saying? For real, for real. This no BS. You might got to touch a CTE, you know what I'm saying? But I know you don't need to squander the opportunity, man. Say, man, no sponsors will bag up off you, man, about the domestic violence. Now, boxing is a little bit more different because it's you know, they don't rely on advertisers really to do their thing and sell their fights. But you just still don't want the fan base. See, you know, boxing don't rely like boxing is like football and basketball and baseball. But they rely on the fans, so you can lose a fan base, you know what I'm saying? With the allegations, man, don't squander the opportunity, bro. Don't squander the opportunity, bro. I'm telling you, it ain't worth it, man. Whatever she did, it ain't worth it, man. Real talk. Don't be don't be putting your hands on a woman anyway. You know what I'm saying? Don't be putting your hands on a woman, man. You're a sucker if you beating on your gal, man. That's just what it is, man. All you niggas. You're a sucker if you beating on your woman, man. If you got to beat on that broad, man, don't get your. I always tell anybody this in any of these scenarios, think about what you would tell your son or your daughter. If it was your, you know, if your son doing the beating, think about it, that was your daughter. If your daughter get beat on, think about it, that was your son. I might have said that backwards, but what I'm saying is, any man putting their hands on a kid, on a woman, man, that ain't what's up. That ain't what's up. All you think about, yeah, like I was just saying, for all you dudes that like to beat on women, think about your daughter. Think about your sister. Think about your mom. And if you don't care nothing about them getting beat on, then you know, you scum of the earth anyway. So Tank, get it together, man. Get it together, bro. I don't know what you're thinking. And I know you made a nice bankroll. You probably is set for life, to be for real. If you got some good investments, tone down that lifestyle. Be the lifestyle that kills, man. Man, I was rich before, but that lifestyle gonna get you. You feel me? Because you still want to live. I ain't saying you want to do everything you did hustling, but you just can't sustain the lifestyle on whatever salary. Whether you living off the money you got left, or you create a new legit hustle and it may not make as much, you ain't gonna be able to sip drink every day. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be able to smoke a seven every day. It's just things going to change. You know what I'm saying? So even if Tank retired, yeah, you probably can't walk away from boxing to be straight. Give yourself a stipend of, you know, just say you invest 10 million, you shoot yourself a stipend of 15,000 a month, 20,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? And it'll last you so many years. Then they invest in it so you're gonna get a little profit. You know what I'm saying? But unless you're doing it like that, is what I'm saying. Living off the money just out of a debit card. I got $10 million in the bank, swiping this debit card. Man, it's gonna run out on you. But I mean, maybe Tank have had some big fights. Tank been the biggest draw in the last 10 years. In the last 10 years, Tank been the biggest draw. Him and Canelo. Not him and Canelo. I can't take nothing for Canelo. Him and Canelo was the two biggest draws for the last 10 years. And so he might have made that bag. But man, don't be putting your hands on no woman, man. Don't be no sucker, bro. For real. I want to give a shout out to the Houston, Texas, man. That's what my platform based out of. We based out of Houston, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Louisiana boy. I'm a boot boy. But I lived in Houston for the last 25 years. And salute to the Houston, Texas, man. Beat the Pittsburgh Steelers to go on to the next round and play out. Y'all. They looking good. They looking pretty good. Yeah, they looking pretty good, man. They mopped the floor with them. It was a good game for 3 quarters. But then something, it just wasn't nothing going Pittsburgh way in the fourth, and everything was going Houston way in the fourth. And they ran the numbers up. So shout out CJ Stroud, D'Amico Ryan, and the Houston Texans, man, for putting on for the city, man. And man, I hope this out here to go to Super Bowl. I hope they go. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no super team in my roof. I like the Saints. I like the Texans because the home aspect. I live in Houston. I'm from Louisiana. But I like players like myself, players balling out. And they doing this thing. Like if the Texans lose out, there's somebody in the league that I like. I've been watching that I'm gonna ride with that. You know what I'm saying? But salute to the Texans, man, going to the next round. And let's take care of business, man, and get done what need to be done, man. And last on the list, I want to give a rest in peace to Keith Porter, black man killed by ICE. I want to say rest in peace to Keith Porter, a black man that was unalived by ICE. His story is circulating on all social medias. Google it, look it up, bring some awareness to it. But we can't allow this to go on, man. We can't allow this to go on, man. They naturally, it's always been bad with the police and black folks. We always had to jump out boys, violating us. You got the state troopers violating us. You got the city cops violating us. Everybody violates. Now you got ICE on the ground going to violate as well. Another law enforcement. You know what I'm saying? They got federal authority to, they report to Washington. So they definitely feel like they ain't got to answer nobody. But man, they unalived the one lady in Minneapolis, Renee Good, I think, something like that. God forgive me, man. They unalived the young lady in Minneapolis, and then they unalived the black dude. And I think he got killed first. But either way it go, man, these people was in our streets causing havoc. And actually unaliving people, man. They doing unlawful searches. What is really going on? What is really going on? They doing unlawful searches, man. I've seen these people just yank people out their car, no probable cause, just because they look like, because you look like it. They ain't saying, hey, we got a picture of you Yusuf Van Dome. No, they just snatching you out because you look like you don't belong. And that ain't right, bro. That ain't right, bro. And I ain't gonna sit there on the platform and raise bait or trying to incite no type of riot or none of that. Man, something got to give. Something has to give in real life. And man, that's what it is, man. Salute. This is the boy Jeff, WDH TV, man. Like, subscribe, share, super chat, get you a membership. Man, rock with me, man. WDH Apparel. And let's go, man. We working. You can reach me at Instagram at JUGGWDH. And we also have the WDH TV page on Instagram. Tap in, man. We everywhere. You never know. One.